Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another book haul because it is literally an obsession and I cannot stop. I think I need therapy. Is it like Book Buyers Anonymous? That should be a thing, I think. I actually bought most of these about a week ago. I just went to this random bookstore near my school that I know, my university, that I know has English books because that is kind of rare in Austria, unfortunately. That's why I need to order most of mine online, which I don't technically support because it's better to support like the local booksellers, but I cannot get my hands on good English books except at that one store. So I went there, they had a sale, I bought like 5 books. So yeah. I also have something that was sent to me and some other random things that I need to talk about. So let's get started. So the first thing is one book I bought like way back when, but it didn't include it in my last haul, so I'm gonna talk about it today. Right after reading Fire with Fire, I bought Ashes to Ashes by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian, the third book in the Burn for Burn trilogy. And if you've watched my channel recently, this book has shown up a lot because I despised it. It was terrible. All I'm gonna say. But I did buy it and I didn't show it in a haul yet, so there it is. Can we just appreciate my baby hairs or not appreciate them because I hate them so much? They freak me out. The next book I was sent by a review from the publisher. It's an indie publishing company and they asked if I was interested in this book and I said it sounds kind of cool. So they sent me the ebook version. This is Strange Medicine by Mike Russell. It is a short story collection all to do with like weird magic and weird stuff, and it sounds really cool, and I think the cover looks the right like measure of creepy and cool. I'm excited to read this. I'll definitely give you a review of it once I read it. The next book I got is another kind of not really a book I bought. I actually just downloaded this because you can do that as a PDF. Like, it's not illegal, it's just like out there. This is The Uncanny by Sigmund Freud, and the reason I got this is because if you've watched my Project TBR video for this year, you will know that I'm trying to read The House of Leaves by Mark C. Danielewski, and after watching a book review on this by Spindle's Fingers, she mentioned that she read The Uncanny while reading The House of Leaves or before, and that helped kind of with understanding. So that's the reason I got it. I want to read it and I hope that it's gonna help me understand House of Leaves because that book is freaking confusing to say the least. And now that that's out of the way, on to the books that I bought at that bookstore, and I'm so excited for all of them. The first is actually my current read. This is The Unpredictable Consequences of Love by Jill Mansell. I have never read a book by Jill Mansell, even though I'm pretty sure like she's like a really famous romance author. I don't know, I was just in the mood for it, and it's a hardcover and it was like $5. I was like, yes, thank you very much, I will take it. The reason I just picked this up, by the way, is because I finished like a really creepy book and I needed like a romantic relief. Like some sort of a kind of just very different genre of books to like lift my spirits a little. And this book is about a photographer called Sophie. Actually, it's kind of confusing. So there is a seaside town, the seaside town of St. Curious in Cornwall, and Sophie's working as a photographer and putting the past firmly behind her. And then the thing is, there's like this the son, I think, of the owner of the hotel or something. He's like has a crush on her, she doesn't reciprocate, or she reciprocates in the end, I don't actually know. The thing is, there's about like 5 different love stories in this book, and I'm already confused. I'm on page, where am I at? I'm on page 44, and I don't actually know if I'm gonna enjoy this book. I don't actually know if I'm gonna even finish it, because I started it in the mood for like, you know, like a Sophie Kinsella type of book that is kind of witty and fun, but so far all I've encountered are dead-on stereotypes. I'm just hoping it's gonna get better because I really wanted to read like a fun romance novel, but I'm just like kind of bored. The next book I am the most excited for, I think this is gonna be my next read. It is How to Fight Islamist Terror from the Missionary Position by Tabish Kair. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that name. I was obviously attracted to this by the title because it sounds so strange and weird and also like funny, and I think that that's what it's supposed to be. This book is set in Denmark, and the protagonist of this book is a Pakistani man who lives there with his friend Ravi, I think. And their landlord is Kareem, who's about like 20 years older than them, and he turns out to be a fundamentalist Muslim. So this is supposed to be kind of, I think, like a satire, like a humoristic take on Islamist terror, and that definitely sounds extremely interesting and intriguing and also kind of impossible, so I am excited to read this book like nobody's business. You wouldn't even know. Also, I love how the title is like written in a way so it like looks like it's Arabic. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I love it. The next book still has the tags on, the things on, which bothers me. Not the tags, but the stickers. This was also $4.99. I think all of these were $4.99, which is a steal. Like all my other books I buy are like 10 to 20 bucks, so that was awesome. This is called Traps, 4 Women, 4 Days, 1 Chance by Mackenzie Bezos. I don't really know. I'm not actually sure exactly what this book is about. I just picked it up because the cover looks nice and I was intrigued by like the tagline. I think this is just about 4 women whose lives like intersect and then something happens, and I genuinely don't know more than that. The next book also still has the sticker on. Oh no. Like I feel like if you leave them on for too long, they get harder to take off. So I'm not a fan. Where did I put the other one? Did I just stick that on a random surface? Oops. This is The End of the World as We Know It by Eva Marie Palmer. This book is about a group of teenagers that have like incidentally just survived an alien invasion because they were locked in a basement, I think, and it's supposed to be funny and gory and weird, and I'm just really excited to read it. Also, I just like, I don't know, I'm like so attracted to this cover. I love it. No, see, this is what I mean. It's really hard to take off now. No, there's residue. This is the worst day of my life. So this last book is called The Beauty of Murder by A.K. Benedict. This is, I think, a thriller set in Cambridge where a man finds a body, and then I think that there's like time travel elements or something like that. Like the guy isn't actually dead yet, but he found his body from the future. I'm not entirely sure that's true. Don't quote me on that. But since I was, at the time of buying this at least, still in the throes of my thriller obsession, I decided to pick this up as well. I'm pretty sure most of these books will make appearances in future, very soon happening wrap-ups, so get excited for that. Let me know in the comments down below what the last book was that you bought, and if you have read any of the ones that I mentioned and what you thought about them. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week. I'm gonna see you soon. Bye!